Hello, everyone, and welcome back to celebstrology. I had taken a bit of a break with this channel, but I got some nice comments and it inspired me and motivated me to get back into it. So, today I wanted to talk about Kourtney Kardashian. And I know there's a lot of relationship drama with her right now, but I just wanted to talk about her as a person and what we can learn from her astrology chart. All right, so let's get started. So the first thing we know about Kourtney is that she is an Aries, and I think she is very, very obviously an Aries. She's also on the cusp between Aries and Taurus. So when you think about astrology, you do not want to think of a digital clock where when the hour changes, it's completely different. You want to think about more of a traditional clock where the ticker can be in between numbers. That's what it's like when you're in between signs. You're a little bit of both. And so Kourtney is between Aries and Taurus. And usually, rule of thumb, when you're on the cusp, you want to be the earlier sign and you go about it by being the later sign. So in Kourtney's case, she wants to be this Aries. Aries is a sign of the individual. It is a fire sign. It is very, very young, very independent. She wants to be go, 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 me, 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 me. But she does it in a very chill way. Tauruses are very chill. They're very comfort oriented. They're very into their body, their money, their physical manifestations of life. And so I think that I don't watch a lot of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but I think from what we all know about Kourtney is she's the most down to earth of the sisters. That doesn't necessarily mean that that's what she wants to be, given her chart. She wants to be this fiery individual, but she goes about it by being this down to earth, steady, low key kind of personality. All right, and now let's keep going. So the plot thickens. Surprisingly, her rising sign is in Pisces, and your rising sign, that's how you come across to the world, people that don't really know you very well, how they describe you. It's your first impressions part of your chart. Kourtney is a Pisces rising. So believe it or not, if you were to meet her, she'd probably come across as very soft, creative, nice. And then when you get to know her a little better, she's really hardcore and she's this Aries Taurus that's interested in power, independence, resources, everything. It's kind of a hardcore actual identity, but her surface self might be a little bit softer. And she might come across as more emotional and sensitive than she actually is. Because if you look at the rest of her chart, she's pretty strong to be honest. All right, her Mercury is in Aries, also in the cusp of Pisces. So she, independent thinking. And I want to talk a little bit more now about this Aries Pisces because we have this push-pull in her chart. When it comes to astrology, all the signs are aged. Aries is the youngest sign and Pisces is the oldest sign. And a lot of Kourtney's chart is wrestling between being very, very young and being very like, I'm going to do what I want and I'm going to do the way I want it and I'm independent, I'm fiery, no one's going to stop me, no one's opinion is going to get in the way. And then being a Pisces, which is actually a combination of all of the signs, and it's the old soul, and it's wisdom, and it's incorporation. And I think just from what I know about Kourtney, this kind of fits, where it's hard to tell, is she, the most independent, I'm going to do my own thing, or is she really this old soul, wise type personality that's a lot more, I don't know, how do you say that word? Ephemeral? Ephemeral? Ephemeral than she seems. And if you look at her chart, it's both. She really, really wrestles between being kind of foolhardy and an old soul at the same time. And I think you can also really see that in her relationships. And we'll finish on her relationships. But before we go there, let's talk really quickly about her moon in Capricorn. This, I think, is the Kourtney that everyone's gotten to know. Your sun sign is what you want, and your moon sign is what you need. And having a moon in Capricorn is all about power. It's a sign of business and work, but white collar work, right? I'm the boss. It's intense, it's heavy, it's ambitious, it's motivated, it's unafraid, and it's very, very, very results oriented. So having this moon in Capricorn solidifies that edginess in her chart, and I think really overshadows and overpowers the softer Pisces elements. Because what she wants may be more conflicted. What she wants, she may bounce back and forth between between being this independent, fiery personality and every once in a while having the softer creativity and sensitivity from Pisces. But what she needs, at the end of the day, what you need, it's your moon sign in order to feel emotionally okay in life. And she needs to feel like things are functioning on a practical level and that she is in charge. Capricorn is the sign of the father. She needs to be the boss in her own sphere. All right, and finally, let's talk about her romantic signs and how this all comes together in the drama of the Kardashians. So her Venus is in Pisces and her Mars is in Aries. Again, more of this Pisces Aries. Venus in Pisces, your Venus is like your romance sign, and it's very sensitive, very soft, very romantic, kind of a little bit of a sucker, very, very, very forgiving. And you can see why with her Venus in Pisces, she's always going back with Scott Disick, and Pisces never gives up on anybody and always recognizes that people are multifaceted and there's so many shades of gray, and it's such a nice person sign that romantically she's a lot more forgiving than she is with herself. Because for her own identity signs, she's very strict, very hardcore, but when it comes to the people she's attracted to, she allows a lot more leeway, which I'm not sure if that's a good idea because it's not consistent with her own self. And then finally, she fluctuates with her Mars in Aries. This is your general energy level. This is also another romance sign. And her Mars being in Aries gives her that intensity. She might be a little bit hot-headed. She's like passion, fun, fire. And so when she's in relationships, she's bouncing back and forth between being so young and so old at the same time, and really nothing in between. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you found this helpful and fun. Let me know if you'd like to see more, and thank you so much for spending some time with me. My name's Amanda. Have a nice day.